What's the secret of a best-selling author or a best-selling brand, a best-selling television show like Oprah, best-selling business like Tesla, or how about Virgin and Richard Branson? So the secret to a best-selling book is the same as it is a business. I constantly try to tell our authors at OnFire Books that your book is a business. So you have to treat it like a business. It's like if you owned a car dealership and you had 17 Porsches or Lamborghinis or F-150s sitting at your dealership, you have to then figure out a way to sell it, right? So people make the mistake of thinking that a book, because it is entertainment in the entertainment industry, that it's just gonna be a bestseller. But a book is a product, a book is a business. And what's the secret of some of the best-selling authors that sell a lot of books? Well, number one is persistence, but number two, really most importantly, is the secret to selling anything is all about engagement. How are you authentically engaging with your audience? So building a personality, building engagement, not talking about yourself, but engaging with your audience. So at the end of the book, I always encourage people to do this one thing. It's a secret. If you want to see how it's done, go ahead and look at the back of my book. One of my books is called The Compass, and I wrote that in the jungle of Belize. It was one of my first books, global bestseller, and it occurred to me that I wanted to write a letter to the reader. So in the last 5 years, I have coached lots and lots of authors and entrepreneurs and CEOs to write a letter to the reader at the end of the book. Why is this important? Well, if you can write it authentically, then you're talking directly to the reader and you're telling them, well, now that you've read my book, here's what I want you to know. So I wrote a letter to the reader in the back of the Compass, and I've since coached a lot of people to do the same thing. This helps you really connect with the reader. Remember, whether you're delivering a talk, a TED Talk, a speech, whatever it is, the audience is your friend. You don't want to come across as a teacher. You don't want to come across as the smartest guy in the room, because you may have a little bit of wisdom or a lot of wisdom, but your audience is filled with a lot of intelligent people as well. So talk to your reader as if they're your best friend. When you're delivering a speech, talk to your audience the same way. Be authentic, be conversational, and I always recommend in a book, if you can pull it off, write a letter to the reader on the last page and be authentic. If you need an idea on what to write, go get the Compass and check it out and see what I did in my letter to the reader. Bye.